Alrighty, welcome back to the Chick and the Duck podcast with myself, Rye, and my brother Micah. We talk about anything and everything, mostly movies, but I mean, now with football season, it might be mostly football. Who knows? Um, but Micah, how you doing? How's the week been? How's work been? How's it all been?
Yeah, pretty good. Um, work's fine. Not really. Still got last now, but I got like 4 days still until I get paid.
Uh,
So it's been a while without. I joined it I started at like the worst time for. It was like literally as they were getting paid, and so it's
mm.
just
Do you get paid every 2 weeks?
yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's just been waiting so long
Mm-hmm.
to get paid, but um, that happens Friday, so that's gonna be nice. Then I gotta pay off all the debts I owe.
The
Oh,
debts you owe?
so that's not gonna be fun.
To who?
Yeah. It's a dad
What do you?
for Zach Bryan merch, who's on the gas card. And then he told me to use the gas card uh and then immediately like when I got back he's like, I have to pay off the gas card. I was like, I don't even have enough money to pay you.
That's funny.
I was like, I don't know why you told me to use the gas card if then I was just gonna have to pay it immediately anyway. Like literally 3 days after I used the gas card, I'm just gonna pay it.
Clearly haven't been working. that's
So
that's funny.
I was like, what's the point in that?
Right.
Um, I need to I'll pay Brighton $50 for the fantasy league.
Yeah, I just paid him.
Um, and then I have to pay half of our engagement pictures. That's 200. And then I have to pay for Zach Bryan tickets, 120.
Are you going?
Yeah,
Where?
Moto Center one of the days.
Which day?
I don't know which one.
Oh, I'm gonna text
I
Matt.
didn't.
Did Maddie buy him?
Yeah, we had. So she bought 6, and then Jackson and Lauren bought 4. There's like 10 people that wanted to go, but I'm going. I think with Maddie, uh, Kylie, Ellie, Grant,
Hmm.
Blake, and someone else.
Hmm.
I don't know. I have no idea. Honestly,
Yeah,
couldn't tell
gotcha.
you. I just know I own 100. I owe $120, and we're in the nosebleeds. That's
Really?
all I know.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
they were spendy, dude.
Bro, I know.
Yeah, I'm curious to know which ones you bought
I'll
and
tell
how
you what.
much they were.
I just messaged Maddie. If I'd be so pissed if you're going the day I'm not going. I'm literally going by myself. Um, at this, I mean, if uh, where is this? I can't find Ticketmaster.
But Jackson and Lauren both got 4 tickets. So technically, the people, which I don't even know everyone who's going in her thing. I just know it's 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we bought 14 tickets in total.
Jeez, that's crazy.
But Jackson got pretty dang good ones. He got like 200 or level, 200 or 100 level, one of the two. They were pretty spendy, but he's thinking about just reselling them.
Yeah, smart.
But
Oh,
um,
Maddie's typing. Dang it.
what?
Then the day after. I'm going Tuesday. You guys are going Wednesday.
That's funny.
No. Why? Why Wednesday? I knew I should. I almost texted Maddie and was like, because I knew you were working. I almost texted her and been like, if you're buying tickets, buy them Tuesday. And I didn't. I forgot. I should have done it.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I was working, so I took my lunch like right when they were buying tickets, but just in case they needed anything. But like, they just did their thing, and then I just paying whatever. But
Yeah, that's funny.
yeah.
Well, because Jenna didn't want to go because I got them, like, it was part of my birthday and Christmas present. Like, mom spent $230. So I mean, but it was 115 for my birthday, 115 for Christmas, so I didn't like waste my entire,
Yeah,
budget.
what seats do you get with that?
I am they're not terrible. I'm section 230.
Oh yeah.
So like
That's
it's
not bad.
not super far. It's not super far up, but like it's kind of in the middle. I mean, the stage is like in
In the
this.
center. Yeah.
Was that what he did last time? Oh, okay.
For ours and our, I mean, yeah, that was like our. You have like our seats from last time.
So I'm excited.
Pretty
I
much.
mean,
they're gonna be pretty dang similar. Which they were great seats, and so, but the only thing that sucks for you is that,
going alone.
well, no, and you're getting the same seats, but when we got those seats,
They were
it was
$70.
yeah, it was like $80.
Yeah, that's crazy. Frick Ticketmaster. I still hate Ticketmaster. Like, it just sucks. It's so stupid. They're so expensive. Like, it's just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
People made the point too, though, which obviously we're not, but it's always a thing or whatever with him. It's like everyone's mad at him no matter what he does.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, bro is so sensitive about tickets, dude.
Yeah, that's not
Like
that big of a deal.
it's really not that big a deal, and does it really matter if people get mad at you no matter if people are gonna get mad at you no matter what? Why do you take it so personally, dude?
I feel like people only get mad because he talks about it.
Yeah,
Nobody,
that too. He brings it up so much. It's like if he
because
just ignored
nobody
it would
like
not be a thing, really.
people like get mad at Taylor Swift, but like not actually, because like it just makes sense. She's the queen, so we pay a lot of money. Like it's just don't talk about it, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, just don't make a big deal out
Just
of it.
don't
People won't
mention
make
the
big-
fact that they're ridiculous. Like, what are they now? I'm gonna see.
They were reselling. People said they were reselling for like 400 plus.
Yo, for the nosebleeds.
Yeah, I think for minimum,
See,
which is nuts.
I should just resell. I should just sell mine. No, I want to go really bad. I just don't want to. Like, I know that you and Dad. Yeah, section 306 right now is 135. Let's see, 230. The
I don't
seat
remember
next.
what seats we were, to be honest.
It's only like $50 more than what. Actually, no, that one's crazy. That one's 330. That one's $100 more.
I want to say that we were like low 300s section, like 303 maybe.
Gotcha.
Maybe 305. I don't know.
But I want to try to get someone to come with, like, not even if we're in the same area. Like,
How much are? Oh yeah, so there you go.
um,
Floor is
crazy. They were 300 the moment I got on.
Yeah, they're 321.
Yeah.
And early entry floor is 421.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'll probably do it at some point. I'm not gonna lie. If he keeps, as long at some point, if he keeps touring,
do what?
buy expensive tickets to see him.
Oh yeah.
Pay $400.
I want to go to I want to see him in an amphitheater, like.
So do I. I wish he would go to sing in
Richfield,
but
because like I know I'll have fun, and I do things alone all the time, so like I'm pretty comfortable with it. Like the amount of movies I see by myself is crazy. So like, It's not like I'm, scared to be alone. I just wish that like Jenna would go, but it makes sense why she didn't, because mom and dad weren't going to just pay for her tickets. They were like, we'll pay for it for like Christmas, but Jenna's like, I don't want that as a Christmas present. And I'm like, that makes sense. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, so. Oh yeah, I was talking. So yeah, I owe immediately once I get paid. I'm paying like 500 plus bucks.
Huh?
I'm paying like $500 immediately, like when I get paid.
That's crazy.
So That's fun. But other than that, designing,
Yeah, lots of designs.
working, and football, and pretty much it.
Yeah, that's nice. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, I've been working. We spent like almost every day last week with Brian and Kayla, which was a lot. Um, um, it was fun though. Like we had a good time. But just been doing a lot of things. We watched Barbie again with them, but Jenna watched it for the first time. Liked it less than me. Weird. But um, uh, just funny. But I mean, what else have we done? Like, I like Zach Bryan was like the biggest thing that happened last week. I mean, football. I bought a couple new movies. I bought Crazy Stupid Love and Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Um, and then I bought this book. You'd actually, it's so good. I've only read like 3 pages, but it's called Art and Faith. Theology of Making. It's Makoto Fujimura. He's like a really good artist, apparently. But like I'm on page 3 and I had to stop reading because of what I was doing. But he's like, art making to me is a discipline of awareness, prayer, and praise. And then he says the most fire. He says, imagination gives us wings to create, but it is through Christ's tears and the invitation to the feast of God that we become partakers in his new creation. I was like, that's so heat. Like, I'm just so excited to like listen to these chapter like names.
Yeah, this dude is fire. This painting's sick.
Listen to these names. So, first chapter, the sacred art of creating. Second is divine nature of creativity, beauty, mercy, and new creation. Kinsegui, the new newness, caring and loving, the work of making, seeing the future with the eyes of the heart, imagination and faith, the journey to the new through Christ's tears in the culture river, and Lazarus culture. Like it just sounds so good. I heard about it and I put it on my Christmas list and I was like, I don't want to wait. And so I went and I bought it because I was literally like I wanted to get it so bad that like I could have ordered it on Amazon for $6 cheaper, but I decided to drive to Clackamas to buy it at Barnes and Noble because I wanted it so bad. So
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, this piece looks so sick.
Which one is it?
Walking on Water. It's the cover of the book, actually. I guess it's part of it. It's a 12-foot thing, though, that he made with pulverized azurite.
Oh yeah, isn't that fire? He's so good.
Like that's like a really, that's so cool.
Yeah, so
I don't really couldn't tell you why, honestly, but it's so cool.
He's crazy good. So
like looking at his other stuff, like he's definitely like really cool. But then it's like this Walking on Water one is like, for whatever reason, stands out so much.
Right. No, I get it. But yeah, so oh shoot, here's some news. I'm gonna put that in real quick. Yeah, so that's been my week. I mean, football yesterday. Had like life group. But the biggest thing happening is Jenna's birthday is on Thursday. And so I can say what I got her because she's not here and she never listens. So
yeah, Jenna's birthday's on Thursday and Elijah's birthday
is tomorrow. Oh yeah. Sorry, I haven't. You know what? That's a lot. I live with her. She's my wife. Of course, I'm at the top of my brain.
No, I know.
I didn't forget Elijah's birthday. I sent him presents. Like, I'll FaceTime him tomorrow. Yeah, all that stuff. It's nice that you don't work on his birthday. That's cool.
Yeah, it is nice.
But so I got Jenna a Lululemon crossbody bag. And I got her a pair of Converse that are actually some of the coolest Converse I think I've ever seen. They're like cream colored with like light brown kinda.
Mm.
And then I have to pay it off at this point because it costs so much money. She's always wanted to go do like a pottery class, like a day night pottery class. And we're not doing it we're doing it in November. But like I printed out a thing being like, hey, we're doing this then. Because it's $200.
Yeah.
Potter like it, and that was like the cheapest.
Mm-hmm.
There was one that was like $350. I'm like, dog, what? I'm like, I have to literally sell you my kidney to pay for this. Like, so, but I booked that where we're gonna go do a pottery class together. Which I've done pottery before. It's fun. Like, it's a good time, and she really likes it. And so like you get to do it for like a couple hours. You make something. I don't know what. Probably a cup or a pot. I don't know.
Probably.
Like a bowl, you know. And then they fire it for you, and so which is cool. Um, so do that, and we're gonna go to dinner with Brandon and Kayla because Kayla's birthday's on Saturday. So Friday we're going to dinner with them.
Sweet.
Yeah. What are you guys doing for Elijah's birthday?
Well, tomorrow we're going to Stumpy's and uh snow cones, which Stumpy's is like just a restaurant
Hmm.
um on the lake. That's like they wanted to go there apparently to take Lena because there's a bunch of fish
Oh, is she
there.
here?
She gets here today.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Nice. And when do
Um,
Karina and Todd get there?
today.
Oh, so are you? What's your plan to move? Are you moving?
They told me not to move out.
Really?
Yeah.
So
So
you're gonna be in there?
yeah, I
So
guess
they're gonna sleep in the game room?
that's what they said.
Oh, they're so nice. We
Yeah,
have great aunts and uncles.
it's
Um,
very nice.
that's nice though for multiple reasons.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, the only really the only thing that sucked is moving the entire PC setup. But
I'm not surprised that they did that
yeah,
though. Anyway, so they want to go to the snow cone place for Lena.
no, they want to go to the restaurant for Lena.
Okay.
The restaurant that we're going to is like the worst place that I've eaten at since they moved. Like since we moved to Texas. It was not good at all.
Why? But they want to go.
Yeah, because it's right on the lake. It's like in the marina, and so there's a bunch of like catfish and turtles and uh,
Gotcha.
like geese and all this different stuff. So
Hmm.
to take her, basically, you can go like feed the fish and animals. And
That's cool.
so it is
Gotcha.
like it's pretty cool, but the food was pretty garbage.
It's so funny.
But then we're going to an actual good restaurant on Saturday
Oh, okay.
after I work.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So
That'll be good.
yeah, it'll be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta FaceTime him tomorrow to see. I want to see him open his. I don't even remember what I got it. Oh yeah, I sent him like a couple of my. I bought them a while ago, but like my Shadow Funko Pop. I
Mm.
kept the box, and so I put it back in the box and gave it to him, which is definitely the most expensive gift I've ever given Elijah, technically speaking, because that was expensive. But and he's been asking for that diamond patch stuff, so I gave him that and something else. I
Yeah,
don't remember, but he's easy to shop for. He likes anything.
pretty much. Yeah.
So nice. I think it's important to say Like it's 9/11 today. So obviously we want to remember those who, gave their life to, protect the people that from an attack on this country, and it is obviously a heartbreaking day. It's crazy. It's been 22 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's super weird to me. Like you weren't even alive during, like, that's so weird.
Yeah.
But like obviously super important to like never forget. I feel like that phrasing gets like almost memed, which is really annoying to me. But it, it's important. We've talked about it last year. We'll continue to talk about it every year we do this. But my favorite story, obviously, from that is the guy with the red bandana, and then the other guy that's on the plane that's like, let's go or whatever, and they stop the other plane from hitting the White House, I think. So, yeah, I mean, super important day.
Definitely.
It's crazy how united the country. I mean, I didn't know, I didn't cognitively know, but like seeing and hearing about how united the country was, like I envy that unity as a country. Like that, obviously it took a disaster, but it's still inspiring that we can be that as a country, But yeah, so but leave it to capitalism. I don't know what you want to call it. Did you see this before I put it in there?
No.
So DraftKings, they're getting blasted on social media. Okay, and you can like look up the picture. I'm sure they deleted it. I would hope, but they put in like the title, "Never forget." And then like the caption said, "Bet on these New York teams to win on 9/11." It was like the Jets and the Yankees and the Mets. And it had like parlays and all that. I'm like, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yep,
I wonder if they issued an apology. They're trending. Shocking. FanDuel is also trending. No, that's just like really, really bad. I don't know what you're thinking. They haven't issued anything. Yeah, that's crazy. Like like you gotta like go through hoops to post things, like to put things on the official. I'm sure they have teams, being like.
No, yeah, people. I mean, no, yeah, there's definitely approval.
Because it's not like the titles are all like fun usually, like they like fit the theme of whatever's going on, like if it was like you're betting on a movie, it'd be like it's Barbenheimer time or something, it'd be like Mimi. Creative, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. You can't put never, like it's just so bad. Oh yeah, I just saw the thing. Yeah, crazy. So don't do that. Post on social media, that's good. But truly never forget.
Incentive to gamble.
Yeah, that's bad. It's really, really bad. What do you think about USA basketball? To switch gears.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about USA basketball, but
I care that we look like a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
But it's not hard when you don't put your best players on the court.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now it's cool though. I'm kind of glad that they lost, because the Olympics, they're gonna smack. We're gonna kill everybody in the Olympics because LeBron wants to play, Steph wants to play, KD wants to play, Kawhi, like they all. I mean, the best players in the world want to play now.
Yeah.
Which is good. So like, I can't believe Dylan Brooks dropped 40 on Team US. Like that's crazy. That's great. Like Dylan Brooks sucks. That's crazy.
He does suck.
He's, in terms of like NBA standards, he's obviously better at basketball than us. But Anyway, you want to talk about the highway boy?
Yeah.
You. I don't know a lot about it. You probably know more than me, but
I mean, I just know what happened, but
you
I
want
watched. I mean, all I know is that I just watched his video explanation of his Instagram story
right?
about it. That's all I know about it. But
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, Zach Bryan got arrested. I don't remember when that was. It was
It was like
Friday.
Friday. It had to been
Friday.
Friday. Yeah.
I think I think that sounds right. Maybe it was Thursday actually. I don't know. But yeah, he got arrested. Uh,
For
and
obstruction of.
investigation.
Yeah.
Um, which it just seems like is legal vocab. It's just like what they wrote him down for.
Yeah. He didn't. Yeah.
Because I mean, it really just sounded like he was being
Uh,
from what he said, he was just being an a-hole
yeah.
and stupid and entitled and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, basically, so he said he got arrested, or well, he said he got pulled over and had an issue with the trooper because he didn't want to give them his address, which I was confused on the whole time because he gave him his license and registration, which has your like tied to
Does
an address.
does your light? Where's my wallet? Does your it have your?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's at least attached. I mean,
Let's see. Oh, here's my wallet. Yeah, it has your address on it. Your license has your address on it.
yeah, like mine has my address on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird.
So he said he gave him his license registration. So one, I don't understand why the trooper was asking for his address,
Uh-huh.
other than maybe to confirm, I guess. But I don't know why he'd have to confirm his address. Like, why would you assume that it's not an accurate address on the license?
Right.
Maybe because did he? I don't know if he lived in Philly at some point. Maybe he had his Philly address or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But regardless, don't know why that matters. I don't know why he was asking. I also don't know why he wouldn't give him his address because he could look up his address, and because it's I mean it's law enforcement. Like I get that you're famous, bro, but like
He's not gonna like post it on social media.
yeah, like what are the odds that he abuses the information?
Not very high.
If he did, he would ruin like his life. So why would
Yeah,
he
it'd
do
be
that?
criminally low that he would do that. Yeah, yeah,
So like yeah. So that was like
yeah. You
really
just
rough.
beat a baby.
Yeah. But then, he ended up giving it to him. But the cop apparently is like, well, if you don't give it to me, I'll take you to jail. Which I think that's also I was confused by that. I don't think that's true. I don't know.
Well, because he did give it to him, right? Because then he got pulled over again
Yeah.
in
Well, I'm saying
Boston.
yeah. No, yeah, on his way. I
Not
don't
where he
remember.
was. Yeah, yeah,
It was somewhere. But like with the first one though, with the first time he was pulled over or whatever, the dude was like put him in his car, something like walking over to the car, just like if you don't give me your address, I'm just gonna take you to jail, or blah blah blah. Which and he was like, Zach was saying, I don't know if I have a right to refuse to give a trooper my address, and I was like, I don't, because it doesn't really seem like the most vital information that a trooper would need for pulling someone over, especially when it's tied to like you have their license, which means
yeah.
you
Yeah, I
can
don't
look
know.
up all their information.
Yeah, it is really weird.
So the whole encounter that seems so bizarre to me.
Yeah.
But then he got pulled over.
Again.
Well,
Well,
actually, he didn't get pulled
his
over. His
security
security got pulled over, and he went and was sitting there. And then he's like, "Why is it taking so long?" He got out of his car, pissed off because it was taking long apparently,
Yeah.
and started mouthing off and all this different
They
stuff.
took him in.
He's just an idiot.
I gotta say though, maybe it's just him and he's just a good guy, or it's his PR team. Perfect, crystal clear, like apology, like it was so well done.
Yeah, it was. No, it was really funny. My reaction, I mean, my initial reaction, very immediate, was, well, when I first saw it, I was like, this doesn't really look like a normal mugshot.
Well,
It didn't really have the height thing.
the only thing I saw was you reposted it where it was the album cover, and where I was with Brandon, Kayla, and Jenna. I was like, this must be not be real. And then we went on Twitter and looked, and it was like, oh, he was actually arrested.
I reposted it once I knew that it was real.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. That was the first thing I saw.
But I saw like it literally like minutes after like, the first post came out about it.
Gotcha.
I saw it like immediately, and I was like, this doesn't even look like a real mugshot. Like the background didn't like have the height or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just didn't look that real.
Yeah.
But I mean, but once I knew it was real, dude, I was like, put it on a T-shirt. I'll buy it.
It was so funny.
I think it's hilarious. And then my other reaction to it was once he came out with the apology, and he was talking about how he got pulled over or whatever, pulled over twice, for cops. And I was like, yeah, so much for ain't gonna stop for any cop from here to Wichita County.
Right. It's pretty funny.
I was like, yeah. So then I was joking about that. I was like, dang, all these musicians no one ever sings or writes about how they actually live. They're all just a bunch of hypocrites.
Yeah. I love seeing
it was funny.
The hey driver, pull on over. I'm gonna fight with God. I was like, that's hilarious. It's so funny.
And it was funny seeing, because it was immediately after all the Ticketmaster stuff. So it's like, breaking, Zach Bryan arrested for ticket prices.
That's pretty funny too. I didn't see that. That's good.
So it was pretty funny.
But, yeah, no.
I really don't care.
I don't care either.
But my only opinion on the entire thing is that his explanation of the situation sounded so bizarre.
It's weird. He just being a baby.
Just like really bizarre interactions on both ends. Like the things they were asking for, the things he was refusing to get. It was just like, why?
Yeah, like,
why is this happening, and why are you guys heated over this?
Of all the hills to die on, like you dying on this hill, like crazy.
Yeah. Both of them do. Like this persistent cop and persistent dude refusing. Like it's just two stubborn people.
And like,
no reason to be stubborn. It's just like, why?
And like when security got pulled over, he's like, "What's taking so long?" Like it's just stupid.
You're
just asking for it. Like, just wait. It's not that difficult.
Well, and he came out like flaming. So I was like, why don't you just get out of the car and be like, officer, this is my security. Is like, what's taking so long? Is there an issue? Is there anything I can help with? No.
No.
What the S taking so long?
Yeah, it's funny. It's stupid. Just being a literal. I mean, he's young, so like, we forget that like some of these.
27.
Still, yeah, like he should be, but he's not. He's not 40.
No.
He's still got a little. His brain just fully developed.
Yeah.
Like the decision making's still not perfect. So.
Yeah.
It is funny. Football's back.
Football is back.
And God hates me. Not actually. But.
You got destroyed.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I mean, I care in the other leagues, but like.
That's the money league, so that's the one I care about.
Well, so I have technically 2 money leagues. So I have a money league, and then I have a league that if I win with Jenna, Brayton, and Kayla, that I get something for $75 at Disneyland. So I care about that too.
Yeah. I care about the $400 one.
Yeah, I know. But to be fair, like, let's talk about this. I didn't play Darren Waller. Not that it made a difference. He sucked.
6
Tucker
points.
only had 5 points. Loser. Drake London.
6 though.
Huh?
My kicker only had like 6 though.
He had 2 more than me.
Myers.
Okay. Defense did solid. Your defense just is the best defense in the entire football league. That was
To be fair,
crazy.
I
That
had
was.
Dallas. So they gave up no points and had like 2 touchdowns and even other turnovers too.
I'm gonna beat Dad in the other league with Elijah because I have Dallas's defense. Like, okay. Anyway, Drake London thought it was a snag of a pick. Homie didn't play.
I refuse to pick him in any league. I think he's an absolute bust. I think
He
does
he
nothing
dropped his
all
only
year.
target. I'm dropping him. Goodbye.
Yeah, I think he does nothing all year.
My tight end, like I said, got screwed over because he was hurt. T. Higgins.
Joe Burrow didn't show up, so
Where was T. Higgins? Did he play?
yeah, Joe Burrow had 80 yards, dude.
I know.
So like how is wide receiver 2 going to get any yards if Joe Burrow has 80 total?
AJ Brown did fine. Cam Akers wasn't great. McCaffrey was great, but then bro had 3 points. Like 3. Oh my gosh. I have someone that I'm gonna try to pick up though.
Yeah, but for me, dude, my picks were money. My picks have been money. All the picks that I wanted of people that I think are going to do well did well. I picked Trevor Lawrence. I was like, he's going to pop off this year. Started off with almost 23 points. Tony Pollard, I'm like, RB1. He was goated last year, past 2 years, really. I said, he's going to be good. 22 points after a slow start. And he's still at 22. Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley's great. He's
24.
Great.
I knew he was gonna do well. I knew it. Jordan Addison. When you picked Drake London and I picked Jordan Addison, I was like, Drake London flop. Jordan Addison is gonna be fire.
Jordan Addison's good. Great. He's
16.
Good.
Perfect. Love it. And on my bench in multiple leagues, my backup QB I picked is Anthony Richardson, and he had 24.
He's great too. He's good.
My picks worked out so well in literally every league.
Yeah.
I think actually in my leagues that I have people that didn't perform, they were pretty much like the best, like obvious picks, I would say. Like Lamar Jackson, garbage. Did nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, you said?
Yeah.
He's bad. I mean, running QBs are not it.
Yeah. He played terrible.
Yeah.
He just had no touchdowns. I mean, that's really the problem.
But bro, freaking I have in one league I have freaking Christian Kirk for Jacksonville. So bad. Stupid. But yeah, I don't know.
I thought Tua was gonna be fired. He got 27 first week.
Tua threw for like 500 yards.
466, 3 TDs.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep.
Tony Pollard is good. Tyreek Hill, bro. Tyreek Hill went crazy.
I knew Tyreek Hill was gonna be crazy too. I just knew it. It's so stupid. It's every time, dude.
He's so good.
He's the reason I lost.
Jay Jettis had a good game.
And literally, like, I think I'm gonna lose one. I guess except for our weird league, which I don't really count. I'm gonna lose that by quite a bit. But
really,
yeah, I'm only.
Oh my gosh!
750.
Holy crap! Oh, it's because Joe Burrow. It's literally Joe Burrow.
Yes, exactly.
And Jamar Chase.
Yep. And DJ Moore did nothing.
DJ Moore
Tyler
sucks
Lockett
too.
did nothing. And so, I mean, so for that, but I don't really care about that. It's just experimental, whatever league.
Yeah, just for fun. It's whatever.
But yeah, so 1 out of 4, not counting that, 1 out of 4 leagues, I'm gonna lose, and the reason I'm gonna lose is because of Tyreek Hill. Everything else was like pretty much fine. I had Lamar, but he had Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts only got 12 points, so it's like not that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I outscored him with both running backs, so I was chilling on that. Wide receivers was even, tight end pretty much even. Flex, I won. Defense, which sucked, I had Miami. and so I got -1 points.
That's funny.
But he had Pittsburgh, so he got 3 points. Kicker outscored. Oh, but then we go up, and it's Amon-Ra St. Brown versus Tyreek Hill. Wow, Amon-Ra St. Brown had a great outing, 20 points. Yeah, Tyreek Hill had 45. So
Yeah, Amon-Ra was good.
L.
He was good. Amon-Ra St. Brown was good.
He was great. Yeah, he had a great outing. First game.
But yeah, I'm winning 3 out of my 6 leagues. I'm gonna win in 3 out of 6. So only 1 I care about. So it's like whatever. But
yeah, I'm gonna beat Rye by
100.
660 or something like that.
Yeah, I guess I have someone else playing. I think
it's like 80 or something like that. 80 to 140.
I have a 1% chance of
I'm
winning.
gonna get 160. I have 166 or something like that.
In one of my leagues, I have 200 points.
Maybe I'm gonna win by 80.
I can't win. You're winning by 80. You won by 80. Yeah, it's just bad.
W's.
Good game. Yeah, I mean, I just got Minnesota Vikings. Or bucked. Yeah, we can talk about that. That was awful.
It wasn't like the worst thing ever, but it definitely sucked.
I just don't think I don't think Baker Mayfield is a top anything. I think he's one of the worst quarterbacks in the league.
Oh, he probably is one of the worst quarterbacks in the league, but his second half was not. His second half, even total game, but definitely his second half was like top 5 performances of the week for QBs.
Ridiculous. Stupid.
Which just sucks.
What is
our defense was the highlight of our team, but second half they fell off. But our first half defense was like incredible.
And then the second half they were awful.
They weren't awful. They were just like mediocre, and then the Bucs offense was just insane.
And then we
so
didn't
it was
score.
Not a good combo. And then it was big play. Like our offense really wasn't that bad either.
We turned it over. We turned it over like 3 times.
It was the 3 turnovers, which 2 of them were just like the interception
at the goal line.
Was so like it's like what are the odds, Like
right.
He really he threw it. It wasn't a bad pass. It was a little bit behind, but like he was threading the needle. It wasn't really that big of a risk, and it wasn't a bad pass. Like he put it in the place that it needed to be for it to be completed, like have a chance of completion.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
And he had his hands on the ball. It was just like then it got ripped out, but it's not the receiver's fault because it's like he was reaching behind, and he got both hands on the ball, but the DB he had forward momentum going into the ball, so it's like he's never going to come down with that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like that was stupid. And the first Kirk fumble where
I didn't see that.
Our guard, he'd snapped the ball and turned, and our guard started running to cross block and literally hit it with his hand as he was like in a running motion as he turned. So it was like, it's like there's nothing to fix because it was just such a stupid thing to happen that just like never happens.
Yeah.
So it's like 2 of the turnovers were just like so unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't think this writes off their season. I think they can beat Philadelphia on Thursday.
No, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't a devastating loss.
It was a stupid loss. I was mad. I was not happy. You can ask Jenna.
I was just annoyed.
I was like, "What the? This is stupid." I turned it off. I was like, "We're leaving." She's like, "You don't need to leave for 20 minutes." I was like, "I'm leaving. I can't do this." But yeah, it was not a fun experience. I'm honestly just happy that the Chiefs lost.
So happy.
So sick. Frick the Chiefs, dude.
Did
you see, bro? I cannot watch a Chiefs game with Chris Collinsworth commentating.
I can't watch a Chiefs game with anyone commentating.
They're just.
You pretty much can't watch an NFL game with somebody commentating. It's pretty much unbearable because they do. Any QB does something like, who was it? I think it was Baker. I think it was Baker Mayfield. I was watching the Vikings game, and he was like spinning around like he broke a tackle and he threw a dump like a pass forward, and he's like, "Oh man, that looked like Patrick Mahomes." I was like, "Oh my gosh, shut up."
Patrick Mahomes not the first person to do that.
Please just shut up.
Tom Brady's done that. Brett Favre used to do it.
Brett Favre
did it all the time.
He would do it, and Aaron Rodgers all the
Yeah.
time. Would do the little
Gosh.
passes, like chest passes, like a basketball.
Yeah, all the time. Like
Yes.
they glaze Patrick Mahomes. It's so annoying.
It's so annoying. It's so unbearable.
It's so like, oh my, it is awful. Every time I hang out with Brandon and Kayla and we're watching whatever game that Chris Collinsworth usually commentates, and every time I'm like, I hate this guy. And they're like, why? He's great. And I'm like, just listen to him talk. And then they're like, he's like, Patrick Mahomes. And they're like, oh, I get it. I'm like, yeah, he's awful. He's the worst commentator in sports. Oh my gosh.
He would just shut up about Patrick Mahomes. He'd be fine.
He'd be fine, but it's so, I can't stand it. He's good. Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback. But
not the best quarterback, apparently.
Ah, dude. He's not the best quarterback. I don't think so. Not anymore. If you have a maker, if you only, granted, his receivers are really bad.
One was
Kadarius Toney's really bad. Anyway, yeah. But the Cowboys was cool. I don't like the Cowboys at all, but like that was cool. Like they just smacked them. It was just fun to watch.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I was texting Jackson, just watching it because that's what I was talking about. That's what I was playing. That's what I lost to. And I was texting him because I had Darren Waller and Tony Pollard, and I was like, yeah, they're gonna get 30 each, and I'm gonna win. So I was texting him the whole time basically, and then I was watching the beginning. It's like, what did I just watch? This was like when they drove all the way down, and so they went from almost scoring to kicking a field goal to a blocked field goal for a touchdown.
Yeah.
And then they missed, and then the Cowboys missed the extra point.
Yeah.
And I was like, what did I think I just watched football, the sport of football, have a stroke.
Literally. It's funny. It's true though.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was fun though.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't like the Giants really. But so, and this is my personal opinion. What is their coach's name again?
The ball guy?
Yeah. Gosh, what's his name?
I don't know. Brian Daboll.
Daboll, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was not coach of the year last year.
Yeah, what?
At all. And
it's clearly the
Vikings really happy that he got absolutely smacked because he was not a good coach.
Kevin O'Connell was coach of the year last year. That's without a doubt.
Yeah, I mean he just didn't turn around the Giants franchise. Like they won one playoff game. Yeah, cool. But Daniel Jones played really well.
And the Vikings defense we had the worst defensive coordinator. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, exactly. But Daniel Jones had a good season last season, and Saquon Barkley was healthy for like the first time in 4 years for an entire season. So it's like it was not coaching. Like you just had healthy players finally.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So it was so stupid that it was coach of the year. So I was happy that it got put on blast.
Yeah, they got smacked by the Cowboys. And I get,
now we get to hear about the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl.
I know. Josh, Jenna's brother Josh, his girlfriend is a Cowboys fan. So I don't want to see her till March. If they're good, I don't want
until they lose their first playoff game.
Which was, I want Tony Pollard out of Dallas because I like him.
I love Tony Pollard. It was stupid too. I was so pissed because I also sent a thing to Jackson or whatever meme about him. But because he was so good for past 4 years when they wouldn't give him the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And he was RB2 and they just wanted Zeke to take
Zeke's so bad.
All these different things. And he would still outperform Zeke every single game and find a way to make these huge plays and get himself touchdowns and do all these different things when these dudes were preying on his downfall every single week. refuse to put him in good situations, do anything, and he'd still outperform him. And then they get rid of Zeke and finally put him in a starting position, and like almost the full first, he would not give the dude the ball.
Yeah, it's weird.
And they would put in the new backup running back like in the red zone and all those different things, and it was like, poor guy, dude. They just hate him for some reason.
I don't get it. Zeke's terrible. Like, Zeke
He's
hasn't
been
had a
terrible
good
for
season
so
since his
long.
rookie year.
Yeah, I mean, he probably had. I'll give him 2 years total. He was
Maybe.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pushing it.
But no, football season's fun. I'm excited.
So much fun. I'm glad I have Sundays off. Very nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I don't.
I did say I was not free on Sundays.
Really?
Yeah, when you put in your availability,
That's funny.
I said I could work every day but Sundays.
That's hilarious. Probably think, oh, you was church kid, loves
Church.
Jesus. No football.
Football all day.
I mean, you do go to church, so
Yes,
it's both, but that's funny. That's good. We can move on. Couple throwaways. Sam Raimi.
I thought this said Sam Raimi, top choice to direct Star Wars.
Oh.
And not gonna lie, kind of got excited. I was like, that sounds sick.
I mean, yeah.
Give me some scary Star Wars.
Right. Sean Levy or Sam Raimi are Marvel's apparent top choice for Secret Wars. I'd be okay with either.
I'd prefer Sam Raimi probably.
Sam Raimi's a better filmmaker, so yeah, it makes sense. Robert Rodriguez, the creator of Spy Kids, has a movie coming out November. I'm not joking. November 18th. How do I say this? 2115. The year 2115 it's called 100 years. So stupid.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a Spy Kids movie in 2115.
Well, it's not a Spy Kids movie. He's just the creator of Spy Kids.
Oh.
Yeah. I was just trying to give context.
So, what came out in 2015?
I don't know. I just know that.
Luckily, we'll be dead. So.
Thank God, because that sounds awful.
It sounds so stupid.
Who cares? No one will care.
No one will care.
It's the same thing as if someone that's living in 2115, oh, I don't know, watches a movie from now.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it, like, it does literally nothing. They're dead no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
What? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
That's like saying that Stanley Kubrick made a movie in the 60s and he's like, I'm not releasing it till 2060. And we see it, but it wouldn't matter if it came out then or now. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point? Like, it literally makes no sense.
It's just not gonna get released, let's be honest.
I mean, we won't know, so it doesn't matter. I just can't believe that that's a real thing. But there's something I was going to say, because Disgusting Film just tweeted it. It's about Wes Anderson something. Oh yeah. So all 4 of Wes Anderson's Roald Dahl short films released this month, September 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. I'm excited. I like Wes Anderson, so
yes.
Like, I really just they're gonna be quick, short, inoffensive, and probably good. So I'm excited.
Yep.
The creator comes out in like 20 days, dude.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited for that.
Are you gonna go see it by yourself? Or are you gonna try to make Dad see it with you?
Hopefully, someone will see it with me.
Yeah, that it just looks. Did you see that they put like AI people at the Chargers game?
No.
They had people with like the weird like head things like sitting in the stand at the Chargers game. It was cool.
That's
Brian
good
like
marketing.
texted me it. He's like, "This is so weird." I was like, "You just don't get it. You don't see the he probably just didn't know it was for the movie, but
Probably.
maybe he did. I don't know." But trailers, we have a ton, and like 3 that I care about, maybe 2. Realistically, there's like 1 that's like I want to
Yeah,
talk.
there's 3 that intrigue me.
So, Spy Kids reboot. Shut up. Go home.
Yep.
Zachary Levi literally said, Hollywood makes such bad movies, and he's the star of this movie.
Took Spy Kids role.
It's called Spy Kids Armageddon. Shut up. Like, it's so stupid. Okay. Monarch Legacy of Monsters, TV show spinoff on the Monsterverse. Sure.
Yeah, it's pretty funny that this trailer comes out a week after. It was like, stop making things about Godzilla unless you're gonna make something different.
Oh, how many Godzilla movies do you think there are?
Feature length Godzilla movies.
Like yes, feature length Godzilla movies. It could be animated, non-animated, like just using the IP.
Probably 50 at least.
Not quite 50, but that's close. It's 38.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
36
Oh
like 36 of them are like Japanese films. So, and there's like 3 that are American made films, but
it's just so crazy.
Anyway, I don't care about this because I'm not gonna watch it on Apple TV. Like I might watch it if it was a movie, but it's a TV show, so it just won't happen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. That's
Oh, did you see Anakin in Ahsoka?
I saw like a picture of that. I mean, I'm not looking at anything with Ahsoka because I still think I'm gonna watch it just when it all comes out, probably.
Yeah, I don't know anything besides the
But
picture.
I saw like thumbnail or whatever of a breakdown of episode 4, picture of him. So
and people kept talking about the multiverse is weird in Star Wars. Yeah, apparently that's not how it works. I don't know. I'm confused. Quiz Lady with Aquafina and Will Ferrell.
Yeah. It looked dumb.
It looks really dumb.
It didn't look like it was gonna be funny at all. So
I don't like Aquafina, so it's hard for me to. What do you think about I mean, we're gonna get a full trailer on Thursday for Aquaman, but the teaser that we did get, what do you think?
I think it looked terrible, to be honest.
I
thought it looked pretty awful. It looked so.
It looked so epic, but also so bad.
Like it looked like they tried to make it epic, but pretty much all of it bored me. Everything I saw.
I was like, wow.
I was like, that looks so stupid. I was like, that looks so stupid. Yeah, that looks stupid too.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like we saw 30 seconds.
I probably won't watch it.
I mean, it's the last DCEU movie, technically.
Great. Well, then we can call it even. I'll skip that one too.
Have you seen Black Adam?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we watched.
That's the only one I've seen in like.
You haven't seen Shazam. You haven't seen Blue Beetle yet. Blue Beetle's worth it though. Blue Beetle's good. Flash. You can watch Flash. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah, I know. I probably won't watch it for a long time.
I dare you to watch that. Okay. The end we start from.
This trailer looked really interesting.
It looks interesting. There wasn't a lot of context.
It was a good trailer.
Yeah.
It looked like a psychological thriller. The
it
building
has
in it was like. It's got what's her face in it. The main chick. She's really good.
Jodie Comer. She's in She's Rey's mother in Rise of Skywalker. She's in Free Guy. She's in The Last Duel.
Yeah, I mean she's a good actress. She's gonna be good. But yeah, I mean they built tension in the trailer. They gave literally no plotline, character, anything away.
I think it's based on a book.
They repeated like the same thing over and over again. All they did what a trailer's meant to do. They didn't give anything away, but they made it feel like I needed to watch the movie. I was like, I really want to know what this is about.
Yeah, no, I agree. It looks good.
It was successful.
Yeah, I agree. The Bikeriders. I think
This
this
one
looks
looked
good.
this one looked interesting too.
Yeah, Austin Butler looks like he's in his element, man.
Yeah,
He just
he
fits
does
this.
look perfect for it.
Tom Hardy's fantastic, so that with him, as
Yep,
well. This looked really good. I'm like genuinely excited for this.
me too. It's a good premise too.
Um, it's like '60s Chicago motorcycle gang. Like,
Building like out of control, basically. It's talking about
yeah,
them growing and like getting into things that are like not like gang related,
that
like
same
drug
chick
things.
that same chick that's in the movie we just talked about is in this movie.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Um, it is kind of funny that they got a bunch of like Michael Shannon's in it. Like they got a bunch of British people to play a '60s Chicago person.
I know.
But
Pretty funny.
looks good. I'm here for it. Austin Butler. I'm ready for Austin Butler to do something that's not Elvis because I want people to see how good of an actor he is outside of playing a biopic. Because biopics, you always get like an extra boost.
Mm-hmm.
Which he was great as Elvis. I think he was fantastic, but like he should have won the Oscar. But
Yeah, I agree.
and then Pain Hustlers.
This looks so bad in my opinion.
It doesn't look good.
It looks like an absolutely garbage version of Wolf on Wall Street.
Yeah, it
Or
looks
Wolf of Wall
fun.
Street.
Like kinda. The guy that's making it made the last 4 Harry Potters, and I love those. But this is very different subject matter. Um, I really
Yeah,
liked Emily
we'll
Blunt,
see.
so like I don't know. I have some hope for it. I guess. Um, but I mean, Chris Evans is just picking stinkers if this isn't gonna be good.
And it was so funny because it's like I want to step away from Marvel and expand and do other things
Like
now that I'm a big actor, and then he's done absolute garbage.
he has literally not done anything good. Like he
He's
did
done the
Knives Out.
one. He did Knives Out, which was good, and he did the one movie about the gifted child that was like decent.
The gift. Okay. Oh, you watched this, didn't you?
And yeah, I watched it. It was pretty good.
Oh, you don't have it rated. Interesting.
I probably just forgot about it, but
Yeah.
I watched it a long time ago. I watched it like when it came out, but
Oh, okay. But
that was like that was even before he left Marvel.
that was in
So
2017. I mean,
since he
2019.
left Marvel, he's done
Knives Out.
Knives Out.
Literally the best thing he's done. And he was fantastic. He was so good. Like I mean, he's in Snowpiercer, which is apparently good. But like he did The
Yeah,
Gray Man. He did Ghosted. Ghosted was horrendous. He hasn't done anything else either. So he's in the new Christmas movie with The Rock. I'm guessing that won't be good.
not if it has The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock sucks, man.
He's a certified stinker too.
He's a certified egotistical maniac. Not actually, but I don't like him. But okay, are we ready to talk about the thing that I actually care about, that you care about?
Yep.
The Boy and the Heron. Hayao Miyazaki. This looks incredible.
Yeah.
This looks so good. Oh my gosh. Like, I cannot explain how, like, this movie looks like Spider-Verse level of beautiful animation. It's not the same type of animation, but, like, that's how. So I read a review because it came out, obviously, in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
But there was like, it's every scene, every clip, every still of this movie is literally looks like it should be coming off of a canvas. And I'm like, that's a crazy compliment.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be insane. It looks so good. It looks so whimsical, so like
Yeah,
magical. It looks like it's gonna be
looks
another.
intense.
It's gonna looks like it's gonna be another style. It's gonna be a similar type of movie to like Spirited Away. Like otherworldly kind of bunch of different kind of creatures and cool.
It just
stuff.
reminds me, like, I get Spirited Away vibes. I kind of get some Mononoke vibes, but then I get like Grave of the Fireflies, like dark vibe, like the whole like
Yeah.
fire stuff. Like,
Yeah, I'd say I agree. It's definitely well, I mean, it's definitely gonna be like I feel like it's gonna have a lot of depth and it's gonna be a pretty heavy movie. I feel like there's a good chance that it's a pretty heavy movie. But yeah, in terms of visuals and style, like and like it looks like it's gonna be otherworldly, like Mononoke and Spirited Away.
I read something saying that this is his least accessible film, which is just a win. That is the biggest win. Like Asteroid City is Wes Anderson's least um, accessible film, and I think it's his best, or up there at least.
Yeah.
Um, it looks. His characters are so funny looking, Miyazaki's, and I love that. Um, it's the work of an immortal man preparing for his own death. That's crazy. It comes in theater December 6th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited. I can't keep it's gonna make me evaluate all these other movies because like if this is better than Spider-Verse, what do I do with my life? Spider-Verse is a masterpiece, So I'm gonna have 3 movies from 2023 in my top 10 ever. Like that's crazy. But is it? Like, how is a movie gonna be better than Spirited Away? How is a Miyazaki movie gonna be better than Spirited Away? That's so.
I don't know. I want to watch Spirited Away again.
Same. I'm definitely going to before I see this. But also Miyazaki's not retiring.
Yep.
Thank God. Praise the Lord. Apparently he
make like at least 50,000 more movies.
Apparently he went to Ghibli already with ideas for his next movie.
Yeah.
Please.
He's so good. But luckily there's enough people that he's made an impression on that there's other people making movies that are awesome in similar styles. So luckily when he does stop, it won't be the end of Ghibli, obviously, and it won't be the end of movies. They won't be this they won't. No one's gonna be the same as him.
Nah,
just in terms of sheer greatness and like consistently making amazing movies. But the people are still capable of making. I mean, just like look at like Grave of the Fireflies,
Yeah, that guy.
Makoto Shinkai. Exactly. People
you
are
gotta
still
watch
capable of making great movies in the same styles and all that different stuff. So luckily he is prominent enough that he's made impressions on all these different aspiring animators and filmmakers and all these different people. So
the guy made Grave of the Fireflies is dead.
He should. Yeah. Well, I know that. I'm just saying, like, like there's other movies that are non Miyazaki that are Ghibli that are good and all this, And so.
No, it's great. I'm here for it. I love Miyazaki and I mean this movie is gonna be phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Should we move on to hot seat?
Let's do it.
I guess we kind of go back. We go back and forth, so we do a little different than I know other people. Credit to the Escape Pod podcast. They do this, and that's where we got the idea from. So, back and forth.
Sure.
All right. You want to ask me first, or I'll ask you first?
I'll ask you first.
Okay.
All right. I got quite a bit, but
how many do you have? I have 15. I can think of more.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Cool. Perfect.
I got them in different sections. We got a warm up section, would you rather, and rapid fire.
Oh boy. Okay, I don't have that.
All right,
Okay.
your first one is if someone got to pick a tattoo for you to put on your body, where would you pick for them to put it? You don't get any say in what they. So all you know is that somebody is putting a tattoo of their choice, their design, their
Yeah.
whatever they want. It's going on your body. Where would you pick to put it?
Right here, like the side of my thigh.
Right.
Because it's safe. Like if it's terrible, no one has to see it. But if it's good, people can still see it. That's probably where I would go.
Perfect.
I definitely wouldn't be like my arm. Like I've seen people do the videos of like, I'm gonna tattoo you. Where do you want a tattoo? It's random. I wouldn't like. I saw a guy do his calf. Like you're crazy.
Yeah.
Like maybe my back. Other than that, like so.
Surprise tramp stamp.
Nah, I would not want that. Or like my butt. I couldn't do that.
That's funny.
If you were to title your memoir, what would you title it?
Hmm. That's a hard one.
I know.
I feel like this would be something if I were to ever do something like this. This would be something that I put so much thought into.
Yeah, right. Of course, because
Um,
it's a big deal. You want something clever and whatnot, but
yeah, I'd probably do something related to design or creativity or art in general or something like that.
mm.
Um, oh, tough.
it's not. It's not. I know. I get it.
Uh, oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I would do something definitely something creative, like not creative in I mean, in the title, but something like create related to creativity.
No, I get you. That's good.
Yeah, I don't know, something like creations creation or something like that, or
Yeah, that'd
something,
be cool.
something like play on words with that about being creative, being created, and being creative.
Yeah. That's what I would imagine for you. That's cool. I like that.
So, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
If you could automate one part of your daily life, what would it be?
Automate, as in uh.
Like brushing your teeth, making a meal, doing the dishes, showering,
Oh yeah.
where you just driving to work, whatever it is, you make it automated. You don't gotta actually do it. Something does it for you.
Sleep.
Sleep.
I hate sleeping. I hate it. I like doing things.
Yeah.
But if that's not, I mean, sleeping's good for you. So probably like chores, dishes, things like taking out the garbage. I hate doing that.
Yeah.
Or if you could I like working out, but like if someone could work out for me and I could get fit off of someone, that'd be kind of sick. But yeah, something like that. That would be
That'd
good.
be funny.
Describe your perfect day.
Ooh. My perfect day would be definitely be chill.
Okay.
I don't know. I would definitely not be tired.
Yeah. Right.
That's uh my first requirement is no matter what, I would definitely not be tired.
Uh huh.
But I would wake up early, like sunrise, that kind
Gotcha.
of vibe.
Yeah.
Definitely like warm cup of coffee, good coffee,
Hmm.
not just something garbo,
Right.
Folgers black coffee, but
Right.
something good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'd probably listen to music. Mm, read or write or something like that. That's how I'd spend my morning. And then definitely I'd want to take an outdoor shower. I think that would be sick.
That'd be sick.
That's something I want to do. at some point is go to a place that has an outdoor shower.
When you go on your honeymoon, you gotta go somewhere where you can have like an outdoor shower. It'd be sick, tropical.
Yeah, so that'd be cool. Definitely would do that. Love showers. Definitely still listen to music. I think an outdoor shower would be sweet. So that would be cool. Big breakfast, but
Yeah.
I like noon though, like a brunch, but like breakfast foods
Mm.
because I don't really like to eat all that much that early.
Yeah.
But I love breakfast food, so definitely that. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to think about like where I'd be.
Yeah. Where would be the
I'd
place to
probably
wake
I'd,
up?
I'd probably be in a mountain to be honest.
Yeah.
Probably mountain, probably forested mountain somewhere.
That'd be cool.
You know,
Anyone there with you?
obviously Maddie.
Yeah.
Duh.
Duh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely have dogs. Preferably some lifelong dogs. Preferably I'd have like 2 dogs that have been with me for like
5
10,
years.
10 years
Oh,
at this
yeah.
point or something like that. Like my life dogs.
That'd be cool.
And yeah, so then after that, just probably hang out, you know, watch something, chill, be cozy.
Yeah. Nice.
And then dinner, campfire,
Yeah.
that kind of vibe,
That's fun.
more music, and then
Would you include like friends in that campfire time?
yeah,
Or would you want just you and Maddie?
I mean, probably would include friends. In a perfect day, yeah.
In a perfect day. Like, hey, just come by this time.
Yeah, at this time and hang out.
Nice.
No,
That's
yeah,
good.
definitely. So
That
I
sounds
think that'd be a
nice.
fire day.
Sounds like a good day.
Oh yeah. Okay, your next one. I like this question a lot.
Okay.
Is if there were 25 hours in a day, what would you do with your extra hour?
Um, in a perfect world, I would like dedicate it to something that like I want to do more now, but say I don't have enough time for. Obviously, this question's like impossible considering the fact that like there's so many things that I could do now. I just spend time badly because I'm a human. But like I'd
Yep.
probably say like that extra hour I could only write. I like strictly had to be writing about something. Or like yeah, that's probably what I would say is like writing, or reading and
Probably say the same thing.
being creative in some capacity. Like if it was like if I had to deal with, I think about it like if it was God was like, hey, I'm gonna give you an extra hour, but you have to do this thing. If you don't do it, first time you don't do it, you lose it. You lose the extra hour. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna dedicate it to doing this thing, being creative, writing. I'd say that.
Yeah.
So it'd be just where I enjoy it. I wouldn't want to like watch something. Like I already find enough time to watch stuff, things like that. I wouldn't want to work.
Yeah.
Okay, if you could invent a holiday, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. There would definitely be a holiday on the first. It's like it's a Sunday, so you pretty much already get it off. But
The first what?
I would say I was gonna say the first Sunday of football, but I would say, but since it's a Sunday, obviously most people are off anyway, so it wouldn't really make much difference. So I would say that it'd be day one or 2-day holiday of March Madness.
That's great. That's great.
Because that is something that usually no one's off during. So
and you should be off.
yeah,
like no one works. Who works? It's crazy. That's good. That's great.
All right. Your next one is, what would you say is your favorite smell?
I mean, food wise, it's probably like something mom bakes. Or like bacon smells really, really good. But I don't know. Like, I'm not a big smell guy, you know? Like, when people, like, if you had to give up one of your five senses, what would it be? Smell would first to go for me. Like, I just don't care. So, but probably bacon or, like, some chocolate thing that mom makes. Like, no bakes or, like, chocolate cake. I'm trying to think the things that smell like the best.
Yeah, I'd probably pick like
Campfire, maybe.
yeah. I love campfire smoke. People always complain about like, oh, it's like you wash like I need to wash my sweatshirt. Dude, I like will refuse to wash whatever I was wearing at a campfire for like as long as possible
Yeah, it
because I
smells
love the
good.
smell of smoke on my clothes.
It smells like memories.
It does.
it,
Campfires are the visual representation of like making memories.
I agree. It's great. Um, no,
Yeah.
so yeah, probably like campfire or like something mom
Campfire
makes.
smoke, and I love like pine needles,
Pine's good too.
like wet forest, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I like new shoe smells too. I like those.
Yeah, new
But
shoes
really,
smell.
anything new smells good. um,
I like the smell of leather.
like fall smells. I like cozy things.
Yeah,
So
valid.
the chocolate chip cookie smell on the Incredicoaster. That's crazy. Like that's great. Have you been on it since it's been that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
multiple times.
Okay. Um, who would you want to be the director if they made a biopic about you?
I think that's pretty easy.
It.
My favorite artist. I'd want it to be animated.
Oh, that's interesting. You do
Yeah.
Hayao Miyazaki.
Yes, 100%. And I'd have him animate it. Yeah, I would want my
That's
biopic to be animated.
that's very interesting. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say that before. That's interesting. That'd also be so cool.
Yeah, it would be. I think that's like really be the best way if you're doing your own biopic, especially if you're like not dead, that kind of thing. You know how cool it would be? You know how like insane like our memories and like things like that and how we perceive our lives and our positive memories, how crazy that is? Like
Mm-hmm.
how highly we think of them and how like magical we think things are and like the things like we were just talking about like smell and how we
Mm-hmm.
remember what things looked like is always so like heightened in our imaginations because it's a positive memory.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like with animation you could really convey the importance of like the memories and the moments and things way better
Right.
than you could in because the way you remember them is not really how the world actually looks or anything like that. You could really
Yeah.
emphasize certain elements.
Would you want to voice yourself?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
If I'm alive, I guess.
Because my next question was going to be who would play you, but you made my question obsolete. I mean, I guess voice acting is a thing, but no, that's cool though.
If you could choose an age to die, what would you pick?
90.
90.
Actually, I choose whenever. Like, and this is like perfect health until I die, or like, I don't want to struggle through life. Like, that doesn't sound fun, but
Yeah.
90. I want to live. Like, realistically, I'd pick 100 because I want to live in 3 centuries. That's cool.
Yeah, that is sick.
Like if I died January 1st, 2100, I'd be cool with that.
That'd be pretty sick.
You know, so okay, I'm trying to let me think of a different question because it was who would play you. Here's a dumb would you rather. Would you rather never listen to Zach Bryan ever again? You can listen to every other country artist. Or never be able to watch a movie or TV show again.
I mean, I'd probably pick to never listen to Zach Bryan again,
Yeah,
but
that does suck though.
that would definitely suck
Yeah,
because I mean,
he's one of the best.
the things he says are
He's great. He's really, really
the
good.
reason why I listen to him. So it's like,
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
I get. Sorry, I
but
couldn't. That's the only thing I could think of. I was thinking about it earlier today, and I didn't write it down because it's like I feel like I know the answer, but
yeah, no, I mean, there's similar. There's a lot of similar questions that are like that, and there's a lot of questions that are formatted. Would you rather listen to Zach Bryan and no other artist, or would you rather listen to every other artist but never listen to Zach Bryan again?
I'd pick that. I'd pick listen to Zach Bryan.
Yeah, so just
Basically,
stuff
all I
like
do.
that. Or would you rather play this video game, your favorite video game, forever, and no other video games for every video game ever, but never your favorite video game?
I'd probably pick not playing my favorite video game because, but like, would you pick never to watch Interstellar again, or watch only be able to watch Interstellar?
Probably not watch Interstellar.
But the thing with that is it would become it's your favorite movie now. If that became the case, if you could never watch Interstellar for the rest of your life, do you know how much more of if your favorite movie the movie would be though? Like
Yeah,
it would in like your memory of it and like your like it would just increase. It would be crazy human experience.
yeah, it would be.
The human brain, the human we were created so intelligently. I don't understand people being like, hey, there's no God. There's so many. Yeah, anyway.
It's so dumb,
It's
but that's okay.
a quick conversation for another time.
Your next this is a stupid one too.
Okay.
This is literally just. This is not really a hot seat question. This is just a question.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care.
Can you cry underwater?
Yeah.
My
I
next one's really stupid too, but I like my next one.
I
That was
don't know.
crazy.
Like, can you cry underwater? I don't know.
I have no
Yeah,
idea if you can cry underwater. I feel like you probably could,
probably. I don't know.
I have no
Weird.
idea. It's
Tough.
so weird to think about.
Tough. That's tough. um, if I think like I don't know if I don't know. Start bawling and then go jump in a pool. I don't know. Go watch Beautiful Boy in the pool and let me know. Like,
Yeah, I'll go turn on the outside TV and get in the pool. See what
yeah.
happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure we could Google it, but that wouldn't be as fun. Um, if you could change one movie to make it infinitely better, you can change like you take the movie as is, but you change something that made it bad, and then change it to make it become like amazing. What movie would you change?
Yes. Let me go to my movies. Hmm. Mm, that's so hard. It's just to find. I like know there's. I just know why it's hard is because I know there's movies. I just like that I've thought that or like movie. There's movies that I'm like it was a great movie, but like this one thing or but the ending.
Mm, yeah,
It's
there's
like
definitely.
I can't think of any of them. I'm trying to like see them. Okay, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
if I could probably pick one movie, I'd probably pick uh Taslim, and I would overhaul the villains.
Yeah, give it a better director, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, better
just
writers.
honestly, just yeah. But really, the most thing is that the villains kind of suck.
They do suck.
They're just not really great characters.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah,
No, yeah, that's good.
I think that's probably what I'd pick
You change TASM
in this
2 villains
time being.
and like the parent stuff. That movie's fantastic
Yeah, it is.
because the love story between Gwen. But nice, it's a good pick.
Yep. With the time I have, I think it's valid. Okay. Yeah, the next one. I like this one a lot. I think
Okay.
it's hilarious. Is just, do you think aliens believe in humans?
No, because they're not real. If they did, no, they do. I don't. I think they believe in aliens. Like if aliens exist, they believe in other aliens because we'd
Yeah,
be aliens
technically,
to them.
yeah. We'd
Yeah,
be the aliens.
that's funny. That's a good one. Who is your dream graphic design client?
I mean, probably Zach Bryan, to be
That'd be
honest.
sick. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Oh, I mean,
That's such a good one too.
this is a good one. That's actually not something I ever thought about. So,
Yeah, no, I get it.
um, yeah, obviously Zach Bryan would probably pick for the person that
Yeah,
I would like to do. Um, I wouldn't want to do a Hayao Miyazaki actually, or
yeah.
Studio Ghibli because, um,
Well, you're
I
white.
just, yeah.
No, but I understand your. I know what you mean.
I'm not it's not me. I mean, I
No.
can draw and stuff, but like that's not the kind of graphic design I would do. And so it's like I don't think I can do any justice for how insanely talented
Yeah,
him and all of Ghibli's artists are.
for sure,
So,
100%.
but yeah, I would pick Zach Bryan.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
If you had to delete all but 3 apps from your phones, which one would you keep?
Letterbox,
We can say it's not like iOS apps. You don't
not iOS
you don't
apps.
have to keep messages and phone and settings and weather
Okay.
and camera.
Um, what about like so? If it comes with the phone, that doesn't count. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you can ignore it if it comes with the phone.
Okay. Um, letterbox, probably. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. Most of these I can go on my computer as well, so it's kind of nice. But I'll say Letterboxd, Spotify, and Venmo. You can't Venmo somebody.
Have fun using Apple Maps.
Well, dude, I thought about Google Maps. I thought about it, but
No, that's valid. That's actually
what?
valid picks.
Yeah, like uh, one for complete fun, one for productivity, and the other I don't remember what the other one I said was. So
You said Spotify,
oh,
Venmo,
Spotify, yeah,
and
yeah. So
Letterboxd.
like I could, yeah, I definitely do those.
Apple Music comes with the iPhone W.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I could just switch to Apple Music if I did that. That's funny. No, yeah, for sure. Letterbox is like the most fun. It's the app I use the most too. So like, besides like texting and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I think my next couple questions are great. If
Okay.
you could have A24 make a film about any superhero, what superhero would you choose?
Static Shock.
No way, that was my answer too. That's crazy. Great. That's so cool. That'd be so cool.
That'd be sick.
I would love that.
All right. Last warm up question
Okay.
is: does your car have a name? If so, what is it?
Actually, no, it doesn't. Like, I haven't. Jenna's car has a name. So she has
Yeah.
a.
So then,
Huh?
tell me it.
Sally the Silver Saturn. No, I haven't been able to think of a name. It's almost been a year.
Yeah, I don't have a name for the Jeep.
Um, I want to name
Maddie's
like
Jeep's named Matilda.
Matilda. That's funny.
Matilda.
Um, I don't know. I'd want to think of something. I don't know. That's like original, but like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll think of something in the time that we're done. By the time we're done with this podcast, but
That's funny.
I kind of want to call it. I just thought of this strictly because black and white, and it's a gray car, Oppie. But I don't know. Um, there's like there's literally I just never think of anything. So
That's funny.
What superhero would you choose to be made in the style of Spider-Verse, TMNT, and Puss in Boots? What next superhero would you choose?
I'd really love to see Batman.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah. Like Batman
Um,
Beyond.
yeah, like Batman Beyond would be sick. I think that the Flash would be actually probably the coolest from DC to
Yeah.
be in a unique style, just because of his abilities, and like he'd be able to do a lot of things with like the warping of the world with speed and all this different kind of stuff, and the lightning
Also,
and all.
it works tonally too, because like Batman is all serious. It's never funny.
Yes.
And those movies are like fun, you know.
Yeah.
Um, Flash would fit that well.
Yeah.
I think Guardians would be sweet.
I think Guardians would be cool. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's some time with those answers.
No, those are great answers.
All right. Would you rather?
Okay.
Would you rather never watch Stand By Me
Oh boy.
or Iron Giant ever again?
To pick one to never watch again?
Yeah, you gotta pick one to never watch
The
again.
Iron Giant. Yeah, with ease. Like I have a bad day and I watch Stand By Me, so like it's been like 2 weeks since I had like a truly bad day, and that's the last time I watched it. But yeah, no, Iron Giant's fantastic. I love it, but no, I would not give up watching Stand By Me.
That's funny.
Um, what 3 words would you use to describe yourself?
I would say creative. I would say creative. Definitely monotone. And traditional.
It's good. It's funny you say monotone because your Instagram captions on Design by Micah are the funniest thing to me in the world. Because it's like so not how you would actually talk. And nobody knows that. But like a couple people. Oh my gosh. Oh, I die every time. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. And I'm not saying that to like make fun of you at all.
New
But
new segment called reading my captions.
oh my gosh, they're so good. And they make sense. They're perfect. I love them. But they're so funny.
I posted a couple the past like 2 out of 3. I did post that sound like me because they were not crafted captions. They were just written in the moment as I was posting it, just to post it. Here's
Yeah.
some movie poster redesigns for some of my favorites. Yeah, I didn't have anything to post again last time, I swear. I told y'all I'd be late. I'm an honest man. Y'all need to get a real caption. It's too late for that. But other than that, it's like, oh, this one's pretty fun. Well, here you are, reading this. After you read the graphic too, you're still here, not making art. Okay, seriously, can you go now?
Yeah, that's
And then
funny.
it says tap to see more, and it says, be for real, you still click to see more.
Yeah, that's good. Also, is 2 months too late? I got engaged, y'all.
No. Hey, but that of course that post is my highest performing.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But
That one is oh
like the recent Happy Sunday Fellowship, what a classic song to fill your Sunday heart. It's like I just never say this.
we're
It's
the
so
moment
classic.
taking kind here. Slow on down. There's no reason to reach the end. of the line first, and you put a snail. When's the last time you used a snail emoji?
I know, but you got to do it related.
I know, it's good. You're doing it well. It's great. I love it. It's just
No,
funny
no.
because it's not how you
It's
talk.
no, it's hilarious. It's not at all how I
Because
talk.
you just describe yourself as monotone, and that's very much not monotone. Did you
No.
send designs to the peeps over at Happy Juice?
No, not until I finish the second one.
Oh, gotcha.
I talked to them though.
What'd they say?
I just asked them. She never gave me a date, so I said, "When do you want?"
Oh, when does she need them by?
14th.
Oh, so a couple days.
Yeah, but I was gonna finish them today or tomorrow anyway, like because my day's off. So
Makes sense. Oh yeah. So you said creative, monotone, and traditional. All good things. All good things.
yes. All right. Now,
Another would you rather?
would you rather? Yeah, there's two more. Would
Fair.
you rather lose your sight or your memories?
Frick you! That's good. That's really good. Shoot, I'd have to say sight. Can you create new memory? No, it wouldn't even matter. You can't. If anybody says lose your memories, you're a psychopath. I don't care. I would never be able to watch a movie again. But I would have the memory of all the movies I watched. I've watched a lot. I guess I've watched enough.
That's hilarious.
No. But there's movies I've seen so much that I could probably listen to and picture with the memories.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably quite a few.
No, I could not. You can't say memories. That's crazy. There's so many. I mean, maybe if your life was so horrible, I guess, but like, I liked my life. There's too many things I just, I couldn't think of something. Compliment me.
Compliment you. That's so funny. Well, you have.
I know what you're gonna say.
Huh?
I said I think I know what you're gonna say.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
Actually, I don't know if you're being serious or funny. So I think I know what you say if you're being funny.
Okay, what do you think?
I think you're gonna say that you have the best little brother in like the world or something like that.
You got me.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I know you too well.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
Okay, but I mean, seriously though, you do serious compliment. You definitely are one of the most driven people.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I try my
you
best.
do you do a whole bunch of different stuff all the time. So it's like you gotta have a lot of motivation and drive to be able to do so many different things.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, when they're fun, it makes it a whole lot easier. So.
Yeah.
But thank you. I appreciate that. All right, you're up.
All right. Would you rather have a pause button or rewind button on your life? Would you rather just be able to rewind whenever you want, or pause whenever you want?
I've thought about this. My instinct says rewind because you like want to go back and fix things, but being a Christian, I'll say pause because things in the past shape who you are. I know it's like a typical corny answer, but like
I think being able to rewind would rob you of human experience.
Yeah, that's what I agree. Pause would be like you just go, oh, I'm gonna go, I don't know, do something stupid.
Pause, do something. But
yeah, I'd say pause.
If you just rewinded and you just used it and you just rewind, you wouldn't really ever have an authentic human experience.
And I think that being human so cool. So
I agree.
What's your favorite thing about Maddie?
Dang, dude. That's a heavy one.
I know.
I don't know. I'd probably say that my favorite thing about Maddie is that
she has a really awesome fiance.
she's got the best taste in men.
That's hilarious.
No, I'd probably say that my favorite thing about Maddie is that she's super compassionate, has a heart for other people.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. I mean, I can tell. Obviously, you know better than me.
That's probably my favorite trait about that.
That's cool. That's a good one.
It's rapid fire time.
Oh boy.
So I'm just gonna go through these. I'm just gonna go through them all because it's rapid fire. So
Okay, all right, let's do it.
not supposed to have a ton of thought.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So the heck? Headphones died. They were full.
Do you have other headphones?
Bye bye. Bye bye light.
Oh.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, I don't have my long cord either.
That's
That
hilarious.
sucks.
All right, rapid
Oh
fire
well.
me.
All right. Small dogs or big dogs?
Big dogs.
Okay. Is it lust or love at first sight?
Lust.
Early morning or late night?
Late night.
Warm or white light?
White.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah. Big dogs easily. It's definitely lust at first sight. If you say love at first sight, you're lying to yourself. You're attracted.
And you don't understand
No.
anything if you say love at first sight.
Nah. That's not love. I don't think that's a thing. You could be infatuated at first sight. Like, but to say that you're to choose to love that person for the rest of your life because you saw that they looked
Yeah,
good.
but if you think it's love at first sight, you just don't know what love is. So.
No, yeah, 100%. What is your most fond memory of us, me and you, or one of them? Like, there's lots, obviously, but
Probably when you ran me into a mirror of the truck with a towel over my head.
I don't remember this at all. That's your most fond memory?
No, it was sarcastic.
I think I vaguely remember. I don't know. How old were we?
Pretty young.
Okay, that makes more sense.
You were playing pure advantage basketball, I think, at the time.
Oh, so yeah, young. Like
but I wasn't yet.
It's like seventh grade, maybe.
Yeah, sixth grade maybe. You were in sixth grade maybe.
Interesting. I vaguely remember that.
I could be wrong.
I wonder why I did.
You thought it was a fun game.
Apparently.
You sent me up to the top of the driveway, put a towel over my head, lined me up, and told me to run straight, and sent me straight into a mirror.
I can't play. That's so mean. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
No.
That's funny. That's funny.
I don't know. Obviously, there's some good ones with Madden. Old Madden memories from the office. Then there's canal memories.
Canal's good.
Going to grandma's memories.
Yeah,
those were always good.
Those were great.
Except for when you decided to make up a game where Micah goes into a tree and then we play dodgeball with football while Micah's in a tree.
Dude, I was mean apparently. You hurt me with your words, so it's payback.
You pelted me out of a tree.
Well, you threw a helicopter at my head. It was a big toy too.
It's a big tree.
Yeah, I know. We fought over a pillow once, and I kicked you in the balls, or you kicked me in the balls. One of the two.
I'd probably kicked you in the balls. I did that quite a bit.
But no, those are good ones. Those are good.
Yep.
Dream guest on this podcast.
Zach Bryan.
Yeah, figured. You know who'd be so cool to have on? Iman Vellani.
Yeah.
Miss Marvel, because she's like a nerd. If you could be friends with any famous person, who would it be?
Zach
Bryan. Pick someone else.
I mean, if I could pick a famous person to be friends with, I'd probably pick I think it'd be cool. Someone who's cool to be friends with, at least it seems like it, would be like Travis Kelce. I think he'd be super cool to be friends with.
So
I would want to be buddies though. I think my pick in the same sphere or whatever who I would want to be friends with would be Kirk Cousins.
I would love to be friends with Kirk Cousins.
I
I
think I
love
would
him.
love to be buddies with Kirk
He
Cousins.
seems like such a good guy.
Yeah.
He's so he's a dad. He's a family man. He's a Christian. Like, what more do you want? He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I love Kirk Chains.
And in the music, if I didn't have to pick, if I couldn't pick Zach Bryan, I'd probably pick Charles Wesley Cobbin.
That'd be cool.
He seems cool too.
I think it'd be fun to be friends with Rogan.
Rogan would be cool also.
He just treats his friends so well. He just does a lot for him too.
Yeah.
The last question: where do you want to have your bachelor party?
I don't know. A cabin.
I figured. Alright. Nice. Yeah, we don't need to hit this bracket.
We can do it a different time.
We can do it another time. But talking what we watched, I don't think I put mine in there, but I have it up here. But what'd you watch?
Not much again.
Yeah, but you're working 410s, like makes sense.
Yeah. Pretty much. And that's what I watched. That's when I watched my 4 movies. It's also that's when I watched the 4 movies.
Is when?
After work. Just turned them on.
Oh,
went to bed.
Gotcha.
Pretty much. I mean, I watched all but 2.
Yeah.
I watched the full thing, so I guess half. But
yeah.
I watched the first day, Wednesday, I watched The Force Awakens because I wanted to rewatch it for whatever reason. I was like, I know it's like pretty good. I haven't watched it in a while.
I want to watch The Last Jedi again because I keep hearing people say it's like actually good.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I have like one guy that I listen to. He like loves it. He thinks it's like one of the best Star Wars projects.
Interesting. Then I'll need to watch it again because I just watched this one because this is the only one I know people say is good because it is pretty good. It's just not unique or original. But I mean, it is good. I give it a 3.5. I'd probably keep it at 3.5. I mean, maybe it'd be a 4. It'd be a 4 if it was not A New Hope. But there's nothing really that bad about it. It's pretty interesting. The visuals are crazy.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
And Rey's not a bad character at this point. So
Rise of Skywalker is clearly just like the worst.
It is clearly the worst. And I thought The Last Jedi was bad, but I mean, who knows? I guess.
Yeah, I'm open to change. I think next week for Movie of the Week, we should revisit The Last Jedi and Cars 2 and talk about them. I think we should do that.
Okay. And then I watched Jaws second night.
What made you watch Jaws? You'd seen it before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple times. I just wanted to watch it.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. Felt like it.
So good.
So, fire.
Such a good movie.
Then third night watched Anchorman 2 because I hadn't watched it in a while because I watched Anchorman 1 like end of last school year. It was like 5 months ago maybe.
Yeah.
Because Maddie hadn't seen it. And I love the Anchorman movies. I think they're hilarious.
They're funny.
But Anchorman 2 wasn't on anything, so I never watched it. So that's why I watched Anchorman 2. It's because I didn't get to watch it before. But and now it's on. It's on something.
It's on something.
And then I watched Wedding Crashers. Which is a great movie.
That's the one with Paul.
No.
Not Paul.
That's I Love You, Man. This is the one with gosh, dude. Owen Wilson and
yeah, Vince
Owen
Vaughn.
Wilson and Vince Vaughn, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
Yep.
I like that. It's a good movie. I watched Barbie with Jenna. Jenna didn't like as much as me, which is so crazy to me. She's like, it was fine. It was funny. I keep thinking like you're gonna really like it because you think like me, like about like the creative aspect and like being human. Like the ending is like the last like 7 minutes of it is just magical. It's just so perfect. about being human, and I just love it so much. And the rest of the movie's like fine and funny and whatnot and all that, but I wish, you would be here in October. Wait, yeah, in like a month. I wish you were gonna be here because we're doing it. Bright Kayla, Jen, and I were throwing a party, a Halloween party, throwing a Barbenheimer Halloween party. So you dress up as Ken or someone from Barbie or someone from Oppenheimer, which is funny. But
That's fun.
I watched Strays, that dog movie.
With Kevin Hart.
It was really bad.
Yeah, I figured it's just talking dogs.
They just talked about peeing on each other and penises. And they just hump things. It was really uncomfortable. I didn't like it at all. Like I'm just thinking about the fact that someone CGI'd just a bunch of dogs humping things like throughout this entire movie. Like it's just weird. I watched The Equalizer 3. Honestly, really boring. The parts with Denzel were sick. There's like an ending scene, fight scene, where he kills a bunch of people. It was really cool. Denzel's the GOAT, so like it makes sense that he's like awesome. There's like a scene where he like is in the middle of this town. It's where the movie's set, and he's talking to like a crime boss, and he's like giving this speech. It was fire because it's Denzel Washington. The rest of the movie's fairly boring. Some pretty gruesome kills, but other than that, it's rewatch Crazy Stupid Love because that movie's hilarious. Like freaking David Lidhagen, man. I watched War for the Planet of the Apes, which is great. I rewatched La La Land because I love my life. No, I couldn't fall asleep 2 nights ago. No, last night. No, Saturday night. Yes, I couldn't fall asleep. It's like I'm just gonna turn this on because it's perfect. So, watch that, and I rewatched 2001. Ben Ritter texted me, so I made a list for Ben Ritter about
you
like
definitely hate yourself.
I like was working on things as well. It was like up here while I was doing stuff. So to be fair, but he texted me. He's like, I watched 2001, and I was like, it's the greatest movie ever. And he's like, yeah, it's like a masterpiece. And I was like, yeah, I know, it's amazing. And so then I was like, I'm just gonna rewatch it because of that. And so I did. I love it. It's great. Like it's really, really good. So, I watched 13 Going on 30, with Jennifer Gardner. Not very good. I mean, it was fine. It's kind of weird, but I don't like Mark Ruffalo at all. I watched Date Night with Steve Carell, which also had Mark Ruffalo in it. But this movie has the craziest cast. Like, let me read you this cast. Steve Carell, Tina Fey, Mark Wahlberg, Common, James Franco, Mila Kunis, Bill Burr, Mark Ruffalo, Kirsten Wiig, will.i.am, Nick Kroll, Gal Gadot, Olivia Munn, John Bernthal. I think that's it for the major big people. But like it'd just be random. Oh, there's James Franco. Oh, there's Mila Kunis. So that was crazy.
That's wild.
And then I watched a movie called The Hunt that Brighton actually recommended. It's been on my watch list for a while, but he watched it. He's like, "Yo, have you seen this?" I was like, "No." It was good. Huh?
What did you say?
It was good. Like really, really, really good. It was Mads Mikkelsen, like one of the foreign films that he's done with director Thomas Vinterberg. Crazy good. So.
Oh yeah.
Really recommend it. Tough watch. It's about him being accused of molesting a child. So it's a really tough watch. It's like Salem witch trial type, like modern day Salem witch trial where they're trying to they kill his dog. Like it's messed up. It was heavy. It was really, really heavy. It was like super good. So, but yeah.
That's crazy.
We're on a streak, in my opinion. I don't know what you felt about this movie, our movie of the week, of like movies that are supposed to be amazing and that just disappointed me.
Really?
I didn't
I thought it
like
was
it.
pretty dang good.
I just like so I don't know. Like it was good, clearly. Like clearly good. I don't know what I was expecting. Like for context, gosh, we watched The Pianist. Um Adrian Brody's the lead actor in this one. Um yeah, I don't know. Adrian Brody is fantastic. What did you like? Yeah, explain. Maybe I'm just tripping.
No, man, I like pretty much everything about it, except for the beginning. The beginning was obviously slow.
Yeah, it was slow.
It's not as it's not my favorite part of the movie, but the last like hour and a half probably.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it's just it's an amazing depiction of the Holocaust, and I guess my favorite parts about it was that it was kind of just so basically it portrays the character, obviously the pianist,
Mhm.
Spilsman, um, but it's a story of survival
Right. Yeah.
and not like there's no like hero, there's no like main. It's just his will to survive, and
Yeah.
also is but it's kind of related to luck also. They kind
Mhm.
of put in a man's survival, but his survival really was attributed to his luck and other people that allowed him to survive
Right.
and things like that. So,
Mhm.
which is a unique take. Um, People will say, that it's basically like the opposite, the opposite equal reaction of Schindler's List, you know, which I haven't seen, so can't really speak on that. But I
Mhm.
thought it was a great portrayal. The director, he's a Holocaust survivor, so
Oh wow.
um,
Oh, it's Roman Polanski. Although he's like canceled
yeah,
because he raped somebody.
yeah, incredible director though.
Yeah, made a good movie. Yeah, like it was like heartbreaking. Obviously, like it's just and Adrian Brody's like performance is like so good. Like he was like incredible, and it was shot really really well. So maybe I think I'm just
And
tripping.
the portrayal, my one of my favorite parts about it was the portrayal of the basically the whole movie was like seeing the common theme was like windows, and it was
Mm,
like they shot the film so that it was like the viewer was viewing the Holocaust as a Jew basically hiding. So you're
mm-hmm,
like looking out a lot of the things that happen that are related to the Holocaust and the horrifying things that happen
mm-hmm.
are pretty much all like a first person POV
Yeah, that's true.
that's like not happening to him. So he's like looking out in hiding from a window and he's seeing like them like Nazis killing and executing and you know bombing, flame throwing, all these different things from windows, like framed through windows of like looking out and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that he was, a pianist and it's like as they're like playing, like he's hearing the piano or whatever, he's playing the piano and he's like doing it with his hands. And it's like this whole time he's like holding on to it, and then
Mm-hmm.
obviously it all tied together um towards the end of the movie.
Right.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Basically like obviously then he gets caught
Right. Yeah.
um by the Nazi soldier, whatever general.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But asks him to play the piano, and then that scene is incredibly powerful, and the compassion was crazy, and then his quote
That
when
was
he's
really
like,
good.
"I don't know how to thank you" or whatever, and he's like, "Thank God." He's like, "This is God's will
Yeah, that was really
that
good.
a man survives." Um, was more. It was basically that line was like this underlining quote for the movie that's like the purpose of the movie, which was like luck and like, you know, otherworldly, like, you know, God's will for someone to survive. Not really up to the person to
Right.
survive. Like so many things had to go right and had to
Because
work out.
he's just a pianist.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Did
And
you
so
read
it's
that
like,
review on Letterboxd?
no,
It's this. So how do you say his name? It's Wladek. How do you say it?
I don't really, honestly.
Anyway, okay. So the pianist. Wladek was not a hero. He's just a pianist. When the Germans invaded his country, he hid. He had to hide. He's just a pianist. They were trying to kill him. He did not understand why. He did nothing wrong. He's just a pianist. He watched as everyone around him got murdered. What did he do? He couldn't fight. He's just a pianist. He had to survive. He looked for food. He looked for shelter. He begged for help. He wept alone. He was not a hero. He's just a pianist. Like that's
exactly. Well, that's like that is like
yeah.
the synopsis of the movie. That hit it on the nose about what was meant to be portrayed and what was successfully portrayed through the style and choices of the movie. But
Yeah, no, it's
and I mean, obviously, then what most people are gonna get from it is like, especially the ending, is like the glimpse of, you know, humanity in the darkest of times. Like the Nazi generals, like this dude's this dude's an artist. Like he's creates beautiful music. Like look at him now. He's like all raggy
right.
and unhealthy and malnourished, and he's like basically it's like showing him without saying it or showing it or anything like that. It's his like shows the Nazis like inner turmoil of like we're really just prosecuting a man. This is not basically like this is not, you know, not right. Like he's not just because he's a Jew doesn't mean he should die. Like this dude's is a human is a human being just like me. And
right.
why should I kill someone who's capable of making like beautiful music, like things like that.
It's true. No.
And so and then it comes full circle, obviously, you know, he shows compassion and you see humanity in the Nazi soldier, general, whatever. But then, you know, then he's in the training camp and begs for help, you know.
Right. No, the more I talk about it, the better it gets in my mind.
I loved it. I gave it 5 stars.
Yeah. I was already gonna give it 4.5, so but I was like a lower 4.5, but I think it might be a higher 4.5 at this point.
Yeah.
It was so like Adrian Brody was so good.
He's incredible.
Like he's the youngest to ever win an Oscar. He was young during this. But or younger at least. Yeah, he's like that was the most compelling part for me is like obviously it's all about him and surviving and doing all these things because he's this artist, obviously. But he just played that character so like to perfection, I'd say. Where you feel for it, like you feel it. Yeah, he was so good. That scene where he's like walking and crying is just wow, and you've seen it all the time, but I've never seen the context of it, obviously.
Yeah,
but just so good, so good. But anyway, it was a good movie. It was good.
Great movie.
It was great.
Good episode. Thanks everyone for listening in, watching, wherever you are. Go watch Pianist.
It's on Prime.
You can pretty much guarantee. I mean, this episode will be out pretty soon. So
yeah, in 2 days, new format. Woohoo!
Yeah, you can pretty much guarantee that we'll be watching Cars 2 and
The Force Awakens.
No, The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi.
So if you want to watch them, watch them.
Rewatch. Peak or not peak? We'll find out.
Yep. With that being said, life's tough. Get a helmet.